Jorge, got some millions for you to fight. Is your daddy gonna let you come out? He gonna let you come out and play Daddy Dana? Fucking bitch. If he ever lets you out of that contract, I'm baptizing the fuck out of you.
Jake Paul versus Jorge Masvidal. What do you guys think about a fight between these two guys? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing. Please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Jake Paul has been stating that he is interested to fight Masvidal. Apparently during the Holyfield versus Belfort event, Jorge Masvidal was one of the commentators, and he has expressed interest in fighting Jake Paul as well in a boxing match. There's some multiple articles out there, with headlines that says Jake Paul says he wants to fight Jorge Masvidal next. Jake Paul would love Jorge Masvidal as his next opponent, as he targets beating more bitch-ass MMA fighters. So yeah, Masvidal versus Jake Paul definitely would be a great fight. It's definitely a fight that a lot of people would see or will buy to see, and it would definitely create a lot of interest, no doubt about it. The only problem is that Masvidal is with the UFC. By the way, if you guys didn't know, Jake Paul trained with Masvidal leading up to the Ben Askren fight. If you guys remember, or if you guys didn't know, or if you guys don't know, Jorge Masvidal knocked out Ben Askren, one of the fastest knockouts ever. And leading up to the fight, they had like some training, a little training before the fight, the Ben Askren fight. Anyway, there's only one man stopping this fight from happening between Jake Paul and Jorge Masvidal, and that man is this man right here, Mr. Dana White of the UFC. He's the only one that's stopping this from happening. All he has to do is just say, okay, I'll let Masvidal fight Jake Paul. And we have ourselves a boxing match between Jake Paul and Masvidal. Obviously, Jake Paul ain't going to the cage. Can't blame him. The cage is a different animal compared to the boxing ring, the octagon, as they call it. The octagon is just different compared to the boxing ring. I'm pretty sure Masvidal would destroy Jake Paul in an actual MMA fight, but in boxing, he actually has a decent chance, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, Masvidal is a good striker, so a fight between him and Jake Paul will definitely be much more entertaining compared to the Woodley fight. Definitely a fight where I probably won't lean towards Jake Paul. I don't know. The Woodley fight, I was pretty confident Jake Paul was going to win the Woodley fight, but this one I'm not too confident in this one. Masvidal, even though he got knocked out in his last fight, he's still in his prime, I would say, or at least close to his prime. Maybe he's on the decline right now, but still, his strike game is, at least in my opinion, better than Tyron Woodley. So it definitely would make for a pretty interesting clash of styles. Jake Paul, the rookie, the YouTuber, the Disney child, the guy who's never had any amateur fights prior to turning pro, versus the fighter in Masvidal. Why not, right? Why not? Jake Paul wants to fight one more time before the end of the year. Chances are it won't be Jorge Masvidal, though. Most likely Tommy Fury, from my point of view, but you never know. Maybe behind the scenes, Mr. Dana White is like, you know what, let me do it. I'm going to release Jorge for one fight in a boxing match against Jake Paul. Then who knows? We might see this fight. You never know. And Jorge Masvidal has expressed that he wants to box. He's expressed it. He would definitely love to fight Jake Paul. There's a lot more money in boxing. That's for sure. At least the fighters get paid more. That's a lot of people say, like, boxing is dead, this and that, and MMA with the UFC, it's all rise. In the end, when it comes to boxing, the boxers actually get paid. When it comes to the UFC and MMA, the fighters are not getting paid at all. All the money goes to the promoters, which is the UFC. So anyway, who knows? like I said, you never know. Maybe behind the scenes they're actually making this fight. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.